Hey, what's going on, Vikings fans? Welcome to Purple and Gold Bars. I'm your host, Supreme. We've made it to week 5, and our Minnesota Vikings are facing boogeyman adjacent Aaron Rodgers and the New York Jets. After beating the 49ers in week 2, this was the next tough matchup, in my opinion. When it came to the Texans and Packers, my confidence came from football math, i.e., we have more advantages and the better roster with less injuries, so it should be a win. I had no idea I was in for an amazing ride. Aaron Rodgers, in my opinion, was the first quarterback I figured had the processing speed required to be efficient against our defense. After 4 weeks, the Jets have shown flashes but are clearly still working on chemistry. On top of the physical toll from traveling into a different time zone, as well as practicing in unfamiliar facilities, gives me the confidence that we will have less mistakes, penalties, and come up with crucial turnovers that will make the difference. The 3 areas I'm focusing in on is coaching, offense, and defense. When we look at coaching, I can confidently say our coaching staff is significantly better. A few years ago, Robert Saleh was the cool new hip head coach on the scene with a ton of hype and potential. A few years later, and that opinion has changed. That's why I give the advantage to the Vikings. When we look at the offense, on paper and theoretically, Aaron Rodgers and the Jets' ceiling is limitless. After 4 weeks, though, it's evident that it's a work in progress. Since they're not up to speed yet, the timing of this game benefits the Vikings. Then, when we look at the Vikings' offense, they are on the same page and playing at an extremely high level, on top of the added motivation for Sam Darnold. That's why I believe the advantage goes to the Vikings. Honorable mention to London, England, because I feel that just like last year, the jet lag will mute both offenses. Vikings still do enough to win, though. Lastly, and the most important area in my opinion, the defenses. On paper, both defenses are evenly matched, despite having different philosophies and schemes. Both teams employ studs that give players in the league nightmares. The difference to me is Brian Flores and his crazy scheme. Our defense has been flying out there this year. We swarm on the ball carrier and are relentless. Both defenses will be muted, in my opinion, after traveling to the UK. But I think overall, both units play very well this week. But I think the Vikings defense shakes off the jet lag faster and continues to come up with game-changing turnovers that decide the outcome of the game. I have no doubt that Kyle Shanahan and KOC have prepared Sam for tough matchups with unique obstacles. He has proven in 4 weeks that he can put what he has learned into practice at a high level. Despite a rocky start, Sam displays poise, confidence, and wins the war of attrition against the Jets defense. That brings me to this week's unsung hero of the game. To me, it's the players that make up our heart and soul. Josh Oliver, Ty Chandler, Blake Cashman are just some of our players that continue to do the dirty work that no one sees. Their grit, their perseverance, and their energy will continue to be the reason we pull ahead of our competition. With that being said, my score prediction is Vikings 23, Jets 10. A close battle for the majority of the game, but in the second half, when the jet lag wears off, the Vikings find another gear and take control and don't look back. There you have it. I'm so proud of the Vikings, and after hours and hours of watching every piece of news and footage going into the season, it makes me so happy that their hard work is paying off. Let me know how you think the game will go, and leave me your score predictions in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss Vikings videos, and stay tuned next week for Vikings bye-week content. Until next time, skol Vikings!